girl can satisfy me.
Hey guys, what up? So today's video is for all of you highlight, glowing, strobing junkies out there like myself, because it is a new beauty review for the Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights Highlighter palette. Now this palette released a few weeks ago. It does come with a cardboard sleeve that is white with rose gold. It says Kathleen Lights on it, and it's very pretty. It is unnecessary. Mine was like ripped and lost in the first second that I opened this package. This is what the actual palette looks like. It has your MG for Makeup Geek and the beautiful foiled pink crisscross shape on the black palette. The palette itself is very, very slim, sleek, easy to travel with. And then on the back you have your Makeup Geek logo, Kathleen Lights highlighter palette, and then the shades that come inside the palette. When you open it, you have no mirror on one side, it's just cardboard, and then you have these beauties. These are the 3 shades that come inside this palette, and they are stunning. You have a lighter gold, you have a pink, and then you have a deeper bronze topaz kind of color. This one over here is called Nightlight, this one is called Starlight, and this one is called Sunlight. These are powders where when you swatch them and apply them, they apply a lot lighter and a lot more pigmented and potent than they look in the pan. The powders themselves, they have like a gel cream consistency. They are so soft, so buttery. I just tried opening this and I literally dinked my nail in here and it hurt my soul, but that's how soft they are. These right here are the 3 shades. I'm swatching them on my finger, but I'm definitely gonna do you guys one better and actually apply them onto my face, because in my opinion, even though these swatches are really pretty, they just don't do the palette justice. What really stands out to me with this palette is how they apply to the skin. So here you get a better idea of how shiny and metallic they are, but let me go ahead and apply them. So now that we're a little more up close and personal, I'm sorry for the head chop off camera angles, but I am taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 highlighter brush and I'm gonna go into Nightlight and Sunlight. So I'm dipping 3 times into the Nightlight and then 3 times into the Sunlight, and we're gonna go to town. Yep. So if you guys have seen any of my tutorials where I'm using highlight, it's pretty much the same method always. Like I keep it in this C formation. I like it coming out from my brow bone, and then depending on the tone and type of highlight, I will bring it down onto the apples of my cheeks, provided it's not going to enhance my pores or texture or anything. Like, do you guys see that? Oh! I'm obsessed. For the last probably solid 3 weeks, this is literally the only highlighting palette that I have used. I have not touched my Laura Geller. I have not used a single other darn thing. And then I'm taking the same combo and I'm gonna pinch my brush and bring it right down the center of my nose. And just to blend the edges out, I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Stone Street and my Dose of Colors angled contour brush, and I'm just gonna blend literally the edges out. And then I'm just gonna also blend, which you don't need to do with bronzing powder. You can even take, like I have my powder brush, my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and I can just buff technique my nose, a little bit on the cheeks, and you're good to go. And just look at that highlight though. So now that you guys have seen the demo, and I kind of think the demo speaks for itself, which is why I specifically wanted to put one in this video, I'm gonna do a quick rundown of why I love this palette and why I think you too would love this palette. First and foremost, formula. Creamy gel to powder type of formula. It's amazing. It makes it super pigmented and it makes it sit so beautifully on the skin. It's not going to exaggerate your fine lines, pores, any other imperfections, and it's almost going to melt into the skin or have that effect. And that's really always my goal with highlighting, is even though I want that spotlight feature, I want it to actually look like my skin is glowing and just dipped in gold, which is what this will give you. I mean, this of course is the pink color, so it's not gonna look like your skin's dipped in pink, but you know what I mean. The colors and the tones in this palette make this palette universally flattering. It is going to work for everybody. If you have very, 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 very fair skin, it might be a little too pigmented, like all three of these shades for you. However, if you do have very fair skin, these are going to be amazing as like blush and bronzer toppers and mix-ins, because again, thanks to the formula, they just mix so beautifully with other powders. So it's just going to give your cheeks the most amazing coat of glow ever. If you do have tan to deeper skin tones, this pink shade, you might overdo it a little bit just because the undertone of it, and it's right there in the middle swatch, the undertone of it is not as warm as the other two shades, so it may show up a little bit on the chalky side if you do a little too much, so be aware of that. But that's the benefit behind having 3 different shades in here, because like I mixed these two together, you can mix this one with any one of the others and it'll deepen it up. This is beautiful as eyeshadows. I love this for the inner corner highlight, my brow bone highlight. I even like using these on top of my lipsticks and lip glosses to give it that metallic golden look. Another great point about this palette is that even though it is so pigmented, you can layer this over and over and you will never have that powdery gross effect. And actually, as the day goes by, or if you have oily skin and your skin's natural oil soak into it, it looks even better and better. It's so, so beautiful. And one of the best parts of this palette is you're getting all of that goodness for such an affordable price. It is one of the best highlight powders I have ever tried, and it is so affordable. It's Makeup Geek, so it's great for sensitive skin. If you did not know, Marlena caters all her products to sensitive skin because she has sensitive skin. So if you're allergic to talc and stuff, you're not gonna have issues with any of the Makeup Geek products. They are amazing. Definitely go check this out. This is on the Makeup Geek website right now. Makeup Geek with Kathleen Lights highlighter palette. You need it in your life. This is 150% a must-have for everyone, in my opinion. So that's all I have for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my review slash demo. I'm sorry if this video seems like a little hyper and scatterbrained, but that's just how this palette makes me feel. But I will stop rambling. Leave a comment down below for me and let me know what you guys think about this palette. If you do check it out, please go check it out. It's totally worth your money. But also, if you have any other favorite highlighting powders, I'm really curious to try new ones. You know I'm all about trying new products out, so please leave any suggestions in the comments down below for me, because I just want to try new stuff. But as always, for now, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
You know that I've been looking for you, baby.